And welcome to the stream, everybody! Hello and hi, and hello! Hope everyone's doing great. Hope everyone's doing fantastic today. And also for everyone out there, happy 4th of July! Woohoo! Hope everyone's having a good time and being safe and popping fireworks. Because one thing that's amazing up in the sky is not only rainbows and rain and a bunch of other things, but also fireworks. Alrighty, so today we are going to continue more of Resident Evil 5. Now, last time that we left off, we basically passed the chainsaw guy and met up with a couple of dogs alongside with some of the comrades that would fail. And honestly, we actually stumbled upon a file that maybe Jill is still alive. So now we gotta hunt down the person that's responsible for all this, which we just met. Which honestly is a billionaire, which I just assumed that, of course, because a lot of rich people want to get the virus and have all the power and da-da-da-da-da. And then they escape. So now, not only that we went through caves and also gone through a huge savannah with the guns, but also we met up with a bat enemy, which was really cool, which ended up mostly all of our weapons and everything. So hopefully this time we get like some ammo. Also, we just stumbled upon a giant as well, so that was something. And now we're going to be on a boat ride, which probably will be chaotic. I have no idea whatsoever. So, with that being said, without further ado, let's get right back into it. Now, I do want to say, before we actually continue onwards, I do want to say a few things. That this game does contain blood and gore, violence, and strong language. So, if you guys are not comfortable with any of those things, I truly understand, because certain people can't handle certain subjects. So, you are more than free to actually leave the stream. I truly understand. You can go and watch the fireworks outside, or basically just watch a cute cat video or something, you know? So, with that being said, without further ado, let's get right into it. Do this, do that, do this, and bam. Alrighty.
Resident Evil 5.
Ba-ba-ba-ba. Alright, let's get this thing started. Okay, so let's go. Oh wait, also there's something in the library. Files. History of Resident Evil. Oh! This is some of the stuff that we actually saw on the loading screen! Oh my gosh! So we actually get to, like, see all the stuff from the cutscene. Okay. So I'm gonna read this. Oh my gosh, there's 444. But we're gonna read this. We're gonna read this before we actually start the game. So, 1960, engineer Michael Warrens begins the electrification of Raccoon City. The fifth head of the Ashford family, Edward Ashford, begins his research into what would later become known as progenitor virus. 1962, Oswald E. Spencer enlists architect George Trevor to design and construct a reclusive mansion on outskirts of Raccoon City, which that actually took place in Resident Evil 1 and 0, which that's the game that we just did. 1966, December. Oswald E. Spencer, James Marcus, and Edward Ashford officially established the progenitor virus, which reconstitutes a living organism's DNA. 1976, November. The construction of the mansion and lab facilities in the Arklay Mountains is complete. Okay. So they were actually doing that and everything, and okay. Okay, Jessica and Lisa Trevor are injected with a variant of the progenitor virus. The virus vows to establish itself in Jessica, and she is subsequently disposed of. The virus shows promise in Lisa, and as a result, she is placed under close observation. George Trevor is chosen to be a test subject, and however, due to his intimate knowledge of the mansion facility, he is disposed of instead. 1968, construction of Raccoon City's public transit trolleys began in Europe, and they are quickly put into use within the city. Spencer founds a pharmaceutical company Umbrella with Marcus and Edward Ashford. The company is established to mass their biological research. So, oh, okay. So Spencer found them, I think. And Spencer found them? Oh, it's probably just true. Oh, they formed it. Okay. July. Edward Ashford contracts the progenitor virus, and dies. His son Alexander Ashford succeeds him as head of the Ashford family. August. The Umbrella training facility is established in Arklay Mountains with Marcus appointed as director. 1969, February. Alexander Ashford begins to design a facility in Antarctica. He secretly makes plans to build an underground laboratory for the purpose of the Code Veronica project. How are you able to build an underground laboratory in Antarctica when Antarctica is nothing but ice? How? Okay. November. Umbrella's Antarctica base and research facilities are complete. Wow. Okay. 1971. The Code Veronica project is successful. The twins, Alfred and Alexa Ashford, are born. Okay, twins. 1977. Albert Wesker and William Birkin joined the training facility as prospective manager. 1978, January. Marcus successfully developed the T virus. Okay. July. The closure of the training facility is finalized. Ruskerd and Birkin transferred their T-virus research to the Arklay Research Facility, and Marcus continued his own research in the closed-down training facility. 1981, July. Although only 10 years old, Alexa Ashford graduated at the top of her class from the Genesis University. Birkin begins to view Alexa as a rival. Ooh. 1982. Alexa injected her father Alexander with the T Veronica virus, but the experiment ends in failure. 1983, December. Wesker's research secondary exposure to the T virus. He begins to have reservations about Spencer's plans. Alexa injects herself with the T Veronica virus and enters a 15-year cryogenicide sleep to maintain the secrecy of this plan. It is reported that she died of accidental exposure to the virus. 1987, Michael Warren became mayor of Raccoon City. 1988, Wesker, under orders from Spencer, assassinate Marcus. Under Birkin's guidance, the T-Virus program begins development of the BOW Tyrant. Umbrella begins working on the Nemesis project at its 6th European research facility. So this is Resident Evil 3. This is now Resident Evil 3 now. 1991. Umbrella begins construction of an expansive underground laboratory beneath Raccoon City. So this is in between 2 and 3 now. Spencer approves Birkin's G-Virus project and work begins on it. Wesker is transferred to the information department. 1992. Umbrella contributes funds for the refurbishment of City Hall and the building of the General Hospital. A statue of Marcus Warren is erected in City Hall. Okay. So that's where we took place in Resident Evil 3. 1993, Raccoon City Police Chief Brian Irons began conducting negotiation with Umbrella. Birkins transfers to the underground lab in Raccoon City. Clandestine meetings with Irons begin. Alfred Ashford graduated from a university in England and becomes director of the Antarctica facility. He rise up the ranks of eventually becoming an exclusive of Umbrella and then director of Rockford Island. December. The training facility for anti-BOW squad members is complete. 1994, John from Chicago Labs takes over Birkin at Arkley Research Facility. Alfred's builds a private mansion and prison on Rockford Island. 1996, Raccoon City Police Department's STARS team is found with Wesker as captain. Hunk, later in the Umbrella Special Force, undergoes combat training at Rockford Island. Okay. 1998, May. A mysterious clone of Marcus appears at the Umbrella's training facility. There is a large-scale viral leak at the Arkley mansion. The research lab there is destroyed. Cerberus claims its first victim, a 20-year-old woman whose body is found dismembered. Ooh. June. Cerberus sightings are reported in a local Raccoon City magazine. July. 2 groups are sent to investigate the training facility. The first one is wiped out by bows located on a premise. There is an increase in report of accidents and missing persons in the Arklay Mountains. The city sends the STARS Bravo team to investigate. Oh. Bravo's team's helicopter experienced engine trouble for unknown reasons and is forced to put down in the Arklay Mountains. Bravo team takes the experience to investigate the train facility within, which is later destroyed. So is this going back to 0? Alpha team is sent out to research the Bravo team when communication is lost. The occurrence of the mansion incident. Bravo team leader Enrico Marinette learns Wesker's true identity. Wesker's murder Enrico. Ravaged by the virus, the mansion and the lab are destroyed. Yep, this is Resident Evil 1. Four members of Alpha Team or 1 member of Bravo Team escapes the catastrophe. Survivors: Chris Redfield, Jill Valentine, Barry Burton, Brand Victor, Rebecca Chambers. Wesker escapes the Alklay research facility before it was destroyed. August. Former STARS member Chris Redfield learns of the G virus and heads to Europe to investigate Umbrella. Okay. September. The virus spreads throughout Raccoon City via infected mice. The city is declared a biohazard as incidents of cannibalism continues to rise. Birkin completes work on the G virus. A zombie horde attacks the city's police station. The police station is destroyed and Chief irons the descent into man. Warren escapes the facility but leaves his daughter behind. Ooh. UBCS Umbrella Biohazard Countermeasure Service arrives in the city to begin rescue operations. Rookie police officer Leon S. Kennedy arrives in the city at the same time as Claire Redfield. Okay, so we're going to Resident Evil 2 now. Umbrella deploys the Foe Nemesis T-type into the city, and it begins its hunt for former STARS member Jewel Valentine. Umbrella deploys massive product tyrants into the city. Okay, so we got Big Guy and Nemesis. Leon and Claire escape the city with William and Auntie Birkin's daughter, Sherry. With the arrival of the U.S. military, the city is placed under martial law. UBCS survivors are exploited by Umbrella. Official observer of the situation, Nicola Genovese. I'm sorry if I got that wrong. And they died off one by one. The hospital is destroyed. Ada Wong and Hunk each acquired samples of G virus. The underground lab in Raccoon City is destroyed. So that's during the time when Raccoon was blown up to smithereens. October. The US government decides to eliminate the virus threats by destroying Raccoon City with a missile strike. Yep. December. Claire infiltrates the Paris laboratory only to be captured and imprisoned on Rockford Island. Wesker attacks the island with his own private force and releases the T-virus onto the island. Claire escapes from the prison and sends an email on Leon asking for help. Her location is made known to Chris. Okay. Joel escapes Raccoon City and goes for Chris's apartment, but he has already left for Rockford Island. Alfred Ashford escapes the island. Chris arrives at Rockford Island and finds Wesker. Alexa Ashford wakes up from her cryogenic sleep at the Antarctic base. Alfred dies slowly after. Claire and Chris are reunited at the Antarctic base, and together they defeated Alexa. They escape before the base is destroyed. 2002. Jack Kara user fakes his own death and joins Wesker's secret organization. 2003. February. Chris and Jill take part in the mission to destroy the Umbrella Carcass research facility in Russia. They were successful in destroying a new bow known as TALOS. Oh. 2004. The U.S. President's daughter, Ashley Garham, is kidnapped by the religious group known as Los Illuminados. The actual kidnapping was carried out by car user. Leon Kennedy was scheduled to join Ashley's Secret Service detail, but is ordered to find her instead. So this is Resident Evil 4 now. Leon Kennedy is injected with the Las Plagas parasite by the Los Illuminados. After that, he and Ashley, who is also infected with the same parasite, take shelter in a church. After escaping the village, Leon and Ashley are forced to seek refuge in an old castle. But Ashley is once again apprehended. This time, she is taken to an isolated island by Kasher under the orders of Raymond Salazar, the 8th head of the Salazar family. Leon confronts Salazar and defeats him. Leon heads to the island to find Ashley, and it is there that he defeats both Jack Kasher and Osmond Saladar, the leader of the Los Illuminados cult. Leon and Ashley use the facility on the island to remove the parasite. Ada Wong steals the last Plagas parasite sample from Leon. Leon and Ashley escape from the island by jet ski. There we go. That's basically the recap. Now, there may be some things I'm not quite sure of, but maybe it will be filled in due time. But that's basically a history. Oh, what is this? Oh my god! A reread! Oh my god! We're probably never gonna play the game! There's 31 pages! How much does this one have? Only 11. Oh god. I hope you guys brought your reading glasses. Okay, following the annihilation of Raccoon City, Umbrella was hit hard with multiple lawsuits for their involvement in the incident, but there was an organization that was hit even harder by the fallout of that incident, the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium. I'm really sorry if I'm saying that wrong. An organization comprised of pharmaceutical companies from around the world. Umbrella's development of an experimentation with bioorganic weapons, BOW, along with the sales of those weapons on the black market, caused people to distrust the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium, and the fact that Umbrella was an exclusive board member only deepened their misgivings. If things have ended there, the consortium may have just escaped with a tarnished reputation, but in today's world, medicine is an integral part of almost all medical procedures. The public is also quite informed when it comes to what medications are trusted and which are not. If the population loses trust in the pharmaceutical company responsible for creating certain medications, it can quickly bankrupt said companies. The Umbrella Trails took a turn for the worse for the consortium when prosecutors presented evidence that incriminated many other pharmaceutical companies. Prosecutors showed that Umbrella acquired medicine and techniques developed by other companies and employed them in their own bioweapons research. The commissioned each of the respective companies to only partly develop certain medications so that they could not be tracked to what was immediately began development. The responsible companies thus unwittingly contribute to the development of bioweapons. Until this development in the case of Construm looks at the lawsuits as Umbrella's problems, now the problem was thrust into their laps as well. The companies that were linked to Umbrella faced the possibility of sharing blame for deaths of hundreds of thousands of innocent people. And if Umbrella lost the lawsuit, they would face bankruptcy as well. Even if Umbrella was found not guilty of any wrongdoing, the negative publicity would not only be disastrous for sale, but the government of the world would revoke the company's permit to selling their products. Not having permission to distribute their products worldwide would effectively dismantle their businesses. The pharmaceutical companies realized they had no choice but to take dissect members to counter their dismal prospects. I'm a loss of words. Like, I'm getting, like, confused, but also just like, what? a back and forth deal. It's basically a back and forth deal. It's like, yeah, we could do this, but also it affects this, but also it does this, but also affects this. It's like sometimes they're even blackmailing to each other, which I think that's what most of this is. Okay. God, these paragraphs are so long. The Carstums decide to strike a deal with the prospectors. They would put all of their efforts into assisting with the case against Umbrella, even to the point of turning over an internal company documentation. The prospectors in the case being obsessed with seeing Umbrella fall against to accept to help of the consortium companies, and in return they would not pursue legal actions against them. God, I just thought of this. Like, it kind of reminds me of like my old days when we had to do tests for like reading and stuff, which honestly, I hated those back in the day. But now I'm just like, I just got used to it as I go. But when I was a kid, we had like multiple choice questions, but also we had to fill in we had like fill in the blanks, which were pretty easy fill in the blanks. And then at the very last pages, you get like, you have to write your answer down in the paragraphs of like what you chose. And on the back is basically one full question, but you have to fill out the entirety of the page. And it has to be at least 4 sentences. And this is basically what it reminds me of. Because the thing is that we can't just write like, the cat went there, the cat sat there, the cat ate food, the cat take a nap. Like, we cannot say that. We can literally not just like put that down as our answer, even though it's just literally 4 sentences. We had to make sure that all of our sentences are long and actually make sense, and make sure it fills out in the blank. Like, we literally had to drag out our sentences just like this in order for it to be acceptable for the paragraph at the end of our test. Holy cow, was that very much a struggle in life. That was so much of a struggle in life when I was a kid. Because that was during the time where I was just struggling with like questions and stuff. Like, I was good on like my assignments and everything, but when it came to questions, oh god, no. Questions is no. No! Questions is a definite no. Like, it is a no in my book. Like, I can't do that right. I just can't. But then later on I got help, and I actually got better at it. I actually got better at it at the end. But yeah, this is basically what it reminds me of. Like, holy cow, man, these are long paragraphs. Just give me the short and easy bluff answer to it. Like, just give me the short answer to all of this. In 2003, Umbrella was found guilty on oral charges with its fall, the scandal that rocked the pharmaceutical industry to its core could finally be put to rest. There you go. Simple, like that, in a nutshell. See? Simple, just like that. But Umbrella's dismantlement led to an unforeseen situation. In the fallout of Umbrella's collapse, Bose being to show up on the black market. The weapons would up in the hands of terrorists, guerrilla fighters, and unstable states government. Soon the threat of these bows began to be felt around the world. Oh boy. Faced with a new umbrella-like crisis, the global pharmaceutical consortium knew they would have to take immediate actions. It was then that the Bioterrorism Security Assessment Alliance BSAA was formed to fight threats for bows. Upon the Intel Foundation, only 11 elite individuals were made part of the BSAA. Their job was limited to that for observers to armies and police units around the world that conduct counter bioterrorism operations. Unfortunately, the world's bioterrorism problem was much bigger than anyone had anticipated, and so a new course of action was required to handle the problem. To that end, consideration was given to creating a team that could react instantly to threats, but the BSAA was still only a civilian-led organization. They could not operate freely in sovereign nation, and thus were unable to conduct investigations, make pretended arrests, or even use force when the situation dictated it. It was clear now that the threat of bioterrorism was now the entire world's problem, and something would have to be done. The BSA was then reformed under the UN's jurisdiction as a UN-controlled special force team. The BSAA's acceptance by the UN member states was taken as a given. The truth of the matter was that only 70% of the member states would approve of BSAA. Activities on their soil, and the remainder of the states would only approve BSAA activities in their countries on conditional basis. That is how the current incarnation of the BSAA formed. The BSAA's headquarters was located in England, but any former details of the location were not released to the public. Since a BSAA team had to be able to deploy within 12 hours, it was assumed that they were located near an airport hub or an Air Force base. Some sources claim that the BSAA had bases in the area under their jurisdiction. The following is the list of areas under the jurisdiction of the respective base BSAA branches. European headquarters, European and West Russia. Middle East branch, the Middle East and part of Africa. North America branch, the entire North America continent. Chris Redfield is stationed here. South America branch, the entire South America continent. West Africa branch, the west part of Africa continent. Shiva Alomar is stationed here. Okay. East Africa branch, the eastern part of the Africa continent. Fast East branch, Ernest, Eastern Russia and the countries east of India. Oceanic branches, Australia is the center of operations for Oceania. Antarctica, where Umbrella's Antarctic base was located, falls under the jurisdiction of the Oceania branch. Each BSAA branch has a considerable number of people on their tactical teams. Most of them coming from police, special forces, and militaries around the world. The support staff of the team was also quite large, and they came mainly from the government organization in different countries. There were many groups of experts on the staff that provide technical, medical, and physical and mental support of the teams. The BSAA deployed teams were divided into two groups. The first group was the Special Operation Unit, SOU. The SOU was stationed to infiltrate the area, engage in combat, the subdue offender. Teams were usually comprised of 12 members, and each team was divided into 3 4-man cells. A special feature of the SOU is the flexibility of its personal driving operations. In order to match the scale of an operation, cells from other teams are brought in on the regular basis from one specific joint operation. There were 70 allied members working together. Oh, I almost hit enter. I'm on controller. I was just so used to Monster Prom. Okay. Band of Chant is currently the leader of Alpha Team for this operation. The team is comprised of his own standard team along with cells from other teams. The designation Alpha Team will only be used for this operation. Reports indicate that because unknown boats are involved, the efficacy of the tactical team's methods for handling them may be low, and consideration has been given to the strong points that raise their efficacy. Another key part of the BSAA is the Special Operation Agent, SOA. Usually they are referred to as just agents, and unlike the SOU, agents working alone. The agents are primarily involved in investigations and espionage activities. And as such, they are considered the eyes and ears of BSAA during certain operations. It may become difficult for the tactical teams to penetrate to the form, so it is up to the agents to carry out missions. Oh my god. During those types of missions, a two-man cell is the basic development unit required to carry out the mission. Sometimes agents must go beyond the jurisdiction of BSAA branch to carry out their missions. Many of them are dispatched to areas with the unlawful activities. This mission sees against Chris Redfield in that role. Agents who work alone are highly capable and they rank higher than SOU members, and however, against agents are not chosen so much for their abilities or technical powers, but for the physical state and however, agents are not chosen so many of their abilities or technical powers, but for the psychological state and aptitude and handle situations and actual skills and abilities. They may be out preferred by SOU members. BSSA is a public organization with a international staff, but owing to the longest diction of running such a organization is a well-known fact that most of their But owing to the logistics of running such an organization, it is a well-known fact that most of their funding comes from the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium. Sorry guys, trying to stretch. Okay. Sorry about that. While this relationship has been the target of many criticism, the consortium's funding removes the financial burden from particularly while this relation this relationship has been the target of much criticism, the constructive fundings remove the financial burden of partitor nations, and as such, any motivations to change the situations and incur unwanted expenses. As for the consortium, their sponsorship acts as a much-needed industry-wide PR service. So far, this partnership has been beneficial to all parties involved. On a final note, the 11 members who were part of the BSAA from the beginning are highly respected within the organization and are known as the original 11. The name comes from the original 7, who were the 7 astronauts selected for Project Mercury. One of these original 11 is Chris Fairfield. A number of other members of the original 11 also work alongside in many of the tactical teams. Whew! I'm done. Okay, let's just do this one. Good thing there's 11. Okay. This below is with the current... Oh wait, did we read this? Yep, we read this. Okay. Good. I was not ready to read that. Oh my god. I was not ready to read that. Okay. We are free for now. Oh, figures. What? Extra features. Okay. Cutscenes. We don't need to see that. Okay, now let's get into the game. We're gonna go to the marshlands. Marshlands! Marshlands! Going to the marshlands. We have no ammo. A stun rod? What? What's this? Oh, that's a new gun. But a stun rod? What? I'm still gonna go for that vest, man. I need that vest. Alright, let's go.
What happened to your plot?
Jill and I were pursuing a man named Albert Wesker. Wesker. He was a top official with Umbrella and the leader of our STARS unit. I met him again after the Raccoon City incident on Rockford Island. Since then, we've been trying to track him down. Then a few years ago, we got a tip from a reliable source, the whereabouts of Umbrella's founder, Oswell E. Spencer. So we paid him a visit, hoping he'd lead us to Wesker. Wesker! she was presumed dead. The person I saw in that data looked like her. I have to know if she's still alive.
You two were close.
We were partners. What about you? Why'd you join the BSAA?
My parents were involved in an accident caused by a pharmaceutical company when I was young.
Umbrella?
Yes. I only found out later that the accident was to cover up the manufacturing of biological weapons for terrorists. They were using Africa as a test bed for their experiments. Bioweapons were responsible for the deaths of my parents. And someone has to pay for that.
So you joined the BSAA?
There's only so much one person can do. Even a superhero like you, Chris.
I'm no superhero. But together, we can end this.
Then let's make a stand for our fallen brothers.
Hang on.
Alrighty. Now I got some background information about that.
You need to be careful!
And immediately we got that. Okay. Get on. Oh, this is just a pit stop. Are you something? Yeah, you could be something. Oh, ammo.
You grab it.
Roger.
Ooh, pick up. Beast slate. Salmon. Regards to the BSSA agent, such a tragedy. His PDA has a unsent message. Schedule report. I thought we escaped from reading. From the evidence gathered thus far, it would appear that most of Delta Team was wiped out between the time they requested backup and the time we reached the area. One of their beacons, I thought that said bacon at one. I thought it literally said bacon. Beacons was still transmitting an active signal, so we moved to intercept due to the possibility of survivors. While en route, the beacon's transmission ceased. Judging by the last transmission, the beacon should... Oh, beacon. That's what it is. Beacon should be just ahead of our current position. There is a sealed door currently blocking our route, so infiltration may provide difficult in report. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for that information. Got some flowers? Oh, hey. I thought the flowers were gonna be something, but we got a beetle. Nice. It's shut tightly. Don't think we can open it. Gotcha. Okay, so we got weapons. Well, actually, we got ammo. So yeah, let's go. Get on. Oh, we get to ride at night. Oh. a big area. Wait, how can I turn? Well, that's where it came from. Is that where it came from? No. I don't know where that goes. Oh. Looks like there's some little islands here and there. We'll go to each one. That is meat. Oh. Nice, we got a map. Okay, so that area that we just was about to go to, that's an area that we need to go to. Okay. Okay, so we need to find more of those and get over here. Gotcha. So let's go to that small area that we just went to. Woo! Clean! Where can we dock our stuff? I guess nowhere, huh? Oh, there we go. Alright, so just be ready. The what? I found a immunity idol! This will give me a second chance in life. I'm immune. I cannot be sent off into the island. I take it back. I want to get off. I want to get off.
How could someone do this to them? I need ammo.
Oh god, we need to get off. Oh god, girl, let's go. Okay, we're going backwards. We're going backwards, girl. Girl, we are going backwards. Okay, that was something. Chickens! I'm sorry. Chickens don't do anything. I'm sorry. Wait, eggs! Eggs! Give me all of your eggs! Lay eggs now! Lay them now! Lay your eggs! Lay them!
You grab it.
Roger.
I'm sorry that I killed one of your comrades, but lay your eggs. Eggs. Oh my god. So many eggs. Okay. Okay.
You grab it.
Okay.
Oh, that's something. Okay. Egg. Eggs in the water! They're trying to escape! Did y'all lay any more eggs? Do y'all have some hidden ones that we don't know about? Huh? You got some hidden ones? No? Okay. So we have 4 eggs. Nice. Eggs. We have eggs! Oops, sorry. Oh, there's fish. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, I'm so confused. Okay, there it is. There it is. Oh, no. Yeah, we're gonna go back to this one later. I have a feeling that that's gonna be a boss area, and I'm not prepared for that. So let's go to this area. See how this one has.
Take it!
Roger.
Come on!
Roger.
Come on!
Okay.
You grab it.
Okay.
What are you smudging? Oh. Hand-to-hand combat. Shooting an enemy will give you an opening to get close enough to fight it directly. Not only do physical attacks help, you can conserve ammo. They also deal serious damage. Where you shoot the enemy, arm, leg, head, leg, etc. will determine what type of attack you can unleash. You can start with a hook or a twist knuck for, or a twist kick for Shiva, and chain other attacks to it. You can alter between attacks and chain up to 3 of them in a row. Wow, that would have been some nice information when I was facing the Chainsaw Man! Would have been nice information back then. Would have been great. Would have been peachy. You okay? You okay? Oh my god. Oh, that's a chicken. I thought that was someone crawling.
something up there. Give me a hand.
See, oh. Oh no.
Take it.
Roger.
Ooh. Oh boy. Fair run. Ah. Come on. I know we're gonna face those enemies like later on and stuff, but it's best to conserve our. What are you doing? Why did you have? What were you doing? Well, what are you doing? Oh wait, what? This is confusing a bit, in a way. So we need like maybe two more? Okay, I need to go do something real quick. I'm gonna be right back. BRB. Alrighty guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. Isn't that nice? Okay, so we'll go to that area. No, wait, that's down. Oops, sorry.
Careful, Chris. You'll capsize us.
Careful, what? Oh, wait, whoops. Wait, what the heck did you just pick up? Bro, what did you just pick up?
Help me! Thanks, partner. I owe you one.
Ah! Jesus Christ, I'm trying to...
That's good. Thanks, partner. Use this.
Oh god, no, no,
Come on.
cancel. That's what I was trying to do. Whew. So it's best if we just keep on doing that.
Take it.
Okay.
Take it.
Roger.
Hey, you're getting more ammo than me, girl. Why is there a checkpoint? I don't like checkpoints.
You steer. I'll shoot. Slow down.
Jesus, I don't know how to work this thing. Okay, let's get out of here now. Get out, get out, get out.
Careful, Chris. You'll capsize us.
Whew. Didn't know that was happening. Okay. Should be one more piece. That's not enough. That herb ain't enough. You have my gun shells!
Thanks.
Even though it's not.
I need ammo.
Take this.
Alright, so there's one more island. So honestly, let's go check back on the chicken island. Ah! What's wrong with you? There's chickens on here! Oh good, you found one. Need one in here? No. Ah. Well, let's run down as if it hasn't been used recently. Okay. So I found two of them. That's okay. Save your ammo, girl. Girl, save your ammo.
I need ammo.
Well. Girl, you just wasted all of your ammo. There's nothing I can do for you. Other than just survive. Or even if you have the brains, use your grenade.
Looks like we have to go this way.
No kidding. Croc!
Okay.
Wait, the box was right here, wasn't it? Where's the other dude? Oh, there he is.
Take it.
You take
Okay.
it. Okay, run for your lives. Girl, stop buying the Crocs. Oh, wait, oops. Okay, we made it. Door has been opened. May we go in? Saving. Hey, Crows. Ah, Jesus Christ! I don't like that there's holes on the ground.
You grab it.
Okay.
Take it.
Okay.
You grab it.
Roger.
Oh god, what is it? Oh jeez, hi. There's two of you! There's two of you!
You're taking the crank? Okay, I'll help you with it. I'm coming! You need to be careful!
What do I do? Oh, great, great, great.
Damn it! I'm trapped! You need to be careful!
Oh, God.
I owe you one.
This is too much. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus, no.
Hold on.
Thanks.
Come on, over here. Over here. Come on, girl. Ah! Oh my God. What do I do? Seriously. Ah! Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Hold on. I'm coming.
What do I do? There's too many.
Good work.
Oh my God. What do I do? most stressful level yet. How do I take these guys down? Of course I'm out of ammo. Of course I am out of ammo. Oh, come! Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Whatever they said about the stupid things, it's not working. Calling for backup or something? Please stop! I beg you! I don't even know how to do you! I don't even know how to stop you guys! I'm just so sick and tired of you guys.
Take it.
Okay. Don't be reckless.
Oh, about time! About time I get rid of that thing! All I had to take was just 2 bullets of this thing?
You grab it.
Roger.
Take it.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. That was the most stressful one yet. I had to deal not one, but 2 maniacs.
You grab it.
Roger.
Okay. Of course I have one more. Okay,
I need ammo.
Use this.
Okay. Good. You have that, you have that.
I owe you one.
You're probably going to use that.
I need ammo.
Use this.
Oh good, you have that. Okay, exchange that for this.
Give me an herb.
Use this.
Oh wait, oops. Combine this with this.
Take this.
Why do you keep stealing stuff from me? Why? Oh, we've been in here before. Alright, let's look around the area. Keep in mind the fact that we barely survived.
Take it.
Okay.
Okay. I think that's everything. Sorry, I just heard something. Okay.
You grab it.
Roger.
Village Youth's Diary. April 5th, a man who said he was the foreman of the oil plant came to visit us today. He said he wants to inoculate everyone to living near the oil field against some kind of disease. In my parents' generation, they tricked our people and stole the land and turned it into their oil field. They must feel guilty about that because they are always trying to help our village now. When we couldn't get across the swamp, they built a gondola on the rope for us. Sometimes they'll even give us alcohol for foreign countries. This medicine is probably something like that. Everyone in our village is glad to receive this medicine, but I don't want it. I don't have a reason for not getting it. I just didn't like the way Foreman looks at, that's all. April 8th, everyone went to the oil field to get this inoculation. The village is usually never this quiet. The only thing to do is sleep. The only thing to do today is sleep. Oh boy. April 9th, I slept too much during the day, so I couldn't sleep at night, and it was noisy outside. Everyone was talking with serious voices in the middle of the village. All of the children in the village have come down with a fever. Oh no. The mothers all drew water to cool their bodies. By the next morning, they were all dead. Oh. In the morning, our leader went to the oil field. He wanted to know if the medicine they were given killed the children. When he came back to the village, he said the children died because they had the disease. He told everyone that they need to go back to more shots. I didn't want to, but everyone in the village was worried about catching the disease. They forced me to go with them and get the shots. April 10th. People are fighting in the village. All the men are very angry. It might be because all the children died, but I think it's something else. The women just sit around and don't move. I wonder if the disease is spreading. April 11th. I couldn't sit still today. I felt like something was moving around inside me. Outside, I saw a man who looked strange. He was naked and had a weapon. His entire body was covered in war paint. It wasn't even a festival day. I tried to talk to him, but when he turned around, I saw his face. He didn't even look human. What is happening to the people of my village? April 12th. The screaming has not stopped since yesterday. The men are all dressed like our ancestors and fighting each other. Most of the women have died. April 13th. Head hurts. Fever. Feel angry. Saw a big man outside window. Very tall. Must be vision. April 14th. Feels good. Screams stopped. Looks funny. Want to kill. Oh, this person's turned. That's not good. Okay, we have a herb. Okay, so let me see. Now I should not be doing that, but I have no choice.
Give me an herb.
Use this!
I need ammo.
Take this.
Okay. So we should be good. Should be good by now. Let's go downstairs to see what's up. Jesus. Snakes are back. Snakes are back. Yay.
You grab it.
Okay.
Oh, this is to go up and down. Never mind. It's a trolley ride. And that is the end for chapter. Okay. I thought it was just an... You have viewed the Chris Redfield file and you can... Oh god. You can now play Lost in Nightmares. Lost in Nightmares. Oh god. Okay. I think it is a good time to wrap things up. But we have learned so much from history from previous games up until the point that we're at, alongside with the boat ride with some crazy shenanigans, meeting crocs and everything, and learning a new technique that doesn't do absolutely anything. Okay. I hope this works. Okay. Let's go to the library. Oh my god, there's 27. Okay. So, I'm gonna read this, and then we're gonna wrap things up here. Alright, let's see. Files. Listed within this file is a general background information overview of BSAA agent Chris Redfield. As pieced together from the various sources, the information listed here is neither complete nor should it be used as a physiological analysis of the subject. Chris Redfield began his military career in the United States Air Force. Possessing a service record repellent with both commendations and disciplinary actions, commanding officers had described Chris as uncompromised. Possessing unwavering dedication and having high-level adaptability. I have no idea what that word says. It was these traits that saw Chris earn his wings, but also these same traits that brought him into direct conflict with superiors. Unable to settle these differences, Chris retired from the United States Air Force. After retirement, Chris was scouted by Raccoon City's Special Forces STARS because of his superior firearm and hand-to-hand combat skills, along with his qualifications as both fixed-wing aircraft and helicopter pilot. Joining the STARS team, Chris was designed as Pilot Man PM for Alpha Team. As PM was his duty to scout a secure position ahead of the team. His duties required him not only to be a good shooter and fighter, but also be able to use a wide array of weaponry. It was in this area where he excelled, showing the ability to handle anything from small arms to large weapon and a flexibility to use them as the situation stated. Chris's performance with STARS was exemplary. It appeared that he had finally found his niche, but fate has other plans in mind for Chris. Unbeknownst to him, the next chapter of his story was about to unfold on that fate night in July 1998. The STARS Bravo team responded to reports of disappearance in the surrounding areas of Raccoon City. Abruptly went radio silent. Alpha team was sent in to investigate shortly after their helicopter touched down. They were attacked by wild, ravenous canines known as the Bo Cerberus and were forced to take in refuge in a nearby mansion. Okay, Resident Evil 1. The mansion was in reality the Arclight research facility for the pharmaceutical giant Umbrella. It was at this facility that they develop bioweapons and conduct uncounted illegal experiments. Here, Chris and his partner Jill Valentine were forced to combat numerous bows as part of the active Talcody research plan devised by Albert Wesker. Wesker was the commanding officer of STARS and therefore Chris and Jill's superior, though all his actions were done at the behest of the Umbrella Corporation. Wesker used his rank in STARS to manipulate Chris and Jill. Wesker unleashes several bows into the mansion in order to gather data for his own ends. This tragedy in the Arclight Mountains became known as the Mansion Incident and ended with Chris and Jill's destroying the creature known as Tyrant, the death of Wesker, and the destruction of the laboratory. Having survived the incident at the mansion, Chris attempted to notify the authorities regarding Umbrella's activities, but all his warnings were ignored due to Umbrella's powerful saw. Having exhausted this opinion, he attempts to notify the U.S. government of the situation. This too, however, proved fruitless. He knew that taking on such a large corporation entity alone would not be easy, and might in fact prove fatal. But in the end, he was left with no other choice. Thus, Chris continued his investigation on his own. Without information, his family of his intentions, he soon disappeared for Europe. Chris wanted to shelter his family for any ill effects his investigations might incur, but ironically, it brought one of his family members into a fray. When Claire Redfield was unable to get in contact with her brother, she journeyed to Raccoon City to find him. Upon arrival in the city, she found the area a waste, and the terror brought on by the spread of the T-virus. In that land of death and confusion, Claire met Leon S. Kennedy, and together they were able to fight their way out of the city. After the Raccoon City ordeal, Claire fled to Paris to investigate Umbrella's activities in Europe, but she was captured and sent to Rockford Island. When Chris learned from Leon what had happened to Claire, he made his way to Rockford Island to free her. It was there that Chris was confronted with many harsh facts. Umbrella has a research facility in Antarctica. Alexa Ashford was still alive. There was a new virus called T. Veronica, and most surprisingly of all, Albert Wesker was still alive. The man behind the horror of the mansion incident, Chris, former commanding officer, somehow survived the destruction of the mansion. Once again, Chris's was unwittingly rushed into one of Wesker's shenanigans, and he was forced to face the man whose destiny appeared to be intertwined with his own. Chris was easily overpowered by Wesker's inhuman strength, but luck was on Chris's side that day. In the ensuing conflagration that consumed the islands, Chris and Wesker's conflict was put on hold for the time being. With his resolve strengthened, Chris determined that no matter at what personal cost to himself, Umbrella would fall. Fast forward to 2003, Chris is in the skies over Russia, and his partner Julia Valentine by his side. At this point, Umbrella was in dire straits. In the wake of the destruction of Raccoon City, the company became embattled in allegations, and their stock price plummeted. It was only a matter of time before Umbrella collapsed. It was during this time that Chris learned of Umbrella's plan to develop a new type of bow. Chris and Jill have obtained information and were headed to the Caracas laboratory where the TLOG's plan was being conducted in secret. There were the Rendezvous with an anti-bioterrorism unit and attacked the location. Not long after this incident, the once seemingly untouchable Umbrella was officially no more. The seed that Umbrella sowed, however, and would continue to reap tragedy for the world, bows were no longer restructured to areas of conflict, but were now being used in terrorist attacks against the innocent civilians. It was at this time that Chris and Jill joined the BSAA, a group dictated to eliminate those bioweapons. The two of them traverse the world together, partners in the fight to bring bioterrorists to justice. The shadow of Umbrella still loom large, though, as they would soon discover. When Chris and Jill went to question Umbrella's founder, Oswald E. Spencer, about Wesker's whereabouts, they were greeted by the sight of Umbrella's founder lying crumpled on the floor and the blood-stained figure of Wesker standing over him. This would be the third confrontation between confrontation between Chris and Risker. This time, the confrontation ended in tragedy, as Jill, seeing no other option, made the ultimate sacrifice to stop Wesker. With one last effort, she charged Wesker and threw both herself and him over the side of the cliff. The BSAA searched for Jill's body for 3 months, but no trace of her was ever found. After 3 months of searching with no success, Jill Valentine was officially declared dead in BSAA. No one knows what promises Chris made in front of Jill's empty grave, but following her loss, he redoubled his efforts to eradicate all bioorganic weapons wherever they may be. Until stationed at BSAA's North American branch, his investigation soon took him around the world. He became involved in so many operations that he soon had more missions to his name than any other BSAA member. During one of his investigations, Chris learned of an upcoming bioweapons deal in Africa in connection with a man named Reinhold Everling. Everling name has come up quite often of late in associations with bioweapons smuggling. After informing the BSAA African branch about Ivering, Chris urgently requested permission to participate in the operation to arrest Ivering. As for the reason he wished to participate in this mission, Chris would not commit. Whether he is withholding information or not is unclear. As one of the most respected BSAA agents, his presence in this operation greatly increases the chance of success. Thus, his request has been granted. Whew. Okay. I have done it! We have read so much today and learned so much. But also recapped a lot of things too from the previous games, from 0 all the way up to 4. In a nutshell. So yeah. I'll definitely keep on reading more files later on and stuff, but I think it's time to wrap things up. But we did a lot today. Not only that we read a lot, but we also did some boating and stuff. And also did a couple of areas here and there. And we will be going on to the next mission for tomorrow. So yeah. So with that being said, I'm sorry to say this, but I'm probably going to have to end it here, guys. I do want to mention something for Saturday. I will be streaming a bit early than I usually do. So expect that, but I will let you guys know on Twitter and Instagram on when I'm going to be live on those days and stuff. It will be a bit early than usual, and that is that. But we are still doing our 5-hour stream on Saturday for Stardew Valley. For sure. And of course, we will continue more of this tomorrow. I will let you guys know on Twitter and Instagram on when I'm going to be live. And thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. And I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in this world. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see y'all later. Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye. 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 Bye.